welcome. You're with IndiaPostLive.com, India's first live conversation web television. This is your platform as an extension of the social media where you talk about what everyone on social media is talking about. We also have conversations on offbeat stories, which you can definitely participate in simply by clicking on a participation request button. Of course, we have started a show called Tonic. It's a daily show where we bring you in the middle of the day the big stories that are trending on social media, the stories that you are talking about, you are tweeting about, you are sharing and liking on Facebook and other social media platforms. So the first story today is, of course, you all would have at some point or the other seen the brutal beheading videos from ISIS, and you all remember the masked man who has featured in it in a haunting voice, in a thick British accent. Now, till Thursday, the identity of that man was not known, but on Thursday, 2 US officials and 2 US congressmen have confirmed the identity of that man. So the hashtag that is doing the round on Twitter is hashtag Jihadi John, and he was known as Jihadi John, but now he has been identified as Mohammed Emwazi. Mohammed Emwazi is a Kuwaiti-born Londoner. He is 26 years old. He was born in 1988, and he moved to the United Kingdom apparently when he was 6 years old. Now, he is believed to have traveled to Syria in 2012, and he joined ISIS later. Of course, it is all but speculative because no one really is confirming it, because London police and British officials have declined to confirm this identity. Officials from a London-based human rights and Muslim advocacy organization who have in the past interacted with the Mohammed Emwazi said they could not be 100% certain that it was him. Of course, the big question that remains unanswered: why join the ISIS? What inspired him to join the ISIS? Now, basically a lot of groups, humanitarian groups and advocacy groups are saying that if he is the man, then it is a sign that the British authorities' tactics pushed him to radicalize. If he is the man, then he studied at the University of Westminster in London and graduated in 2009 with a degree in computer programming. So those are the tweets that are doing the rounds. People have reacted to it. Jihadi John, finally, we seem to know who he is: Mohammed Emwazi. So radicalization is does not stem necessarily out of poverty or illiteracy. He was an educated man, is what tweets are saying. Stick to calling him Jihadi John. Do not call him Emwazi, because Muhammad is the name of the Prophet, and there is no need to call a murderer and a thug. That is what people are saying. Okay, moving on to, of course, that wonderful innings by A.B. de Villiers in the Pool B of the Cricket World Cup match between South Africa and West Indies. So South Africa have won by a massive 257 runs. A.B. de Villiers was unbeaten 162 of just 66 balls, and he in fact drove South Africa to set a very imposing target to West Indies of 409 runs. So South Africa scored 408 for 5 in 50 overs, and for West Indies, definitely that number itself would have been a very daunting task. A dominating display of the bat that was, and the West Indies struggled in that mammoth chase. And A.B. de Villiers utilized his full repertoire of strokes in an awesome display of batting, and he scored 8 sixes and 17 fours in a 104-minute innings, and this inning will definitely live long in one's memory. His 64-ball 150 is also the fastest in one-day international history. So The West Indies were 151 all out in 33.1 overs. So South Africa won by 257 runs. In fact, there was a tweet that also said that AB de Villiers defeats West Indies by 11 runs. Remember, he scored 162 himself, his individual score of 162, and West Indies was 151 all out. What an amazing match that was. There is no excitement at all, definitely. Chris Gayle, people had expected, especially after that 215, the double century that he scored in the last match, but he did not deliver in this one. All right, so moving on, like we keep saying, you know, social media is a very funny place, and internet is can be a very weird place. Now, there is a particular story that completely took people by surprise when it started trending, and it led to heated debates in families, and people have actually said that families got divided over that. What is it? A woman posted a picture of a dress and asked a very simple question: what color is the dress? Now, its hashtag is the dress, and what is interesting is that there was something off about the dress and the image. She said that when she first saw the dress, it appeared to her to be black and blue. But when she saw the dress for the second time, it appeared to be white and gold. You know, extremely contrasting colors there. And she put up the picture and she asked everyone, what color is this dress? And then there was a heated debate on social media, and everyone started buzzing about the color of the dress. She posted this question on Tumblr, and this is about the point. After she posted the image, the internet completely broke. Her Tumblr got flooded with comments, and she said, I have gained over 1,000 followers. All I'm going to say is hello. And Twitter erupted it, Gawker posted it, BuzzFeed did it. BuzzFeed even said that no, we have solved the mystery of what color the dress is. Now, it is still a mystery why the dress appears black and gold to black and blue to some people, whereas it appears white and gold to some others. So could it be a light mind trick? Definitely, it's something that needs to be answered. Staring at the okay, so this woman has been staring at the dress all day long. Okay, those are so many colors there. The color, the confusion, the puzzle. Okay, this cracked me up. I will find you and I will burn you. Definitely people staring at the dress and trying to figure out what color it is. I have studied the dress more than I studied at my fall semester exams. The discrepancy between our perception and reality, that is what the dress is showing, all right? I dream of a day when the dress will judge not by the color of its stripes, but by the content of its character, all right? Lovely. The dress is everything. It is essential American conflict, a shrieking binary argument around the refusal of the other to see what we see. Profound. Can you imagine if the dress ended up being the cause of World War IV? How the hell is a dress a trending topic on Twitter right now? Yeah, that is something even we would want to know at India Post Live. If you have anything to tell us about that, please write into us at indiapostlive.com. Tweet us at @IndiaPostLive and hashtag IndiaPostLive. Okay, somebody is concerned about her optical health or his optical health. This will be the day when the human civilization crumbled. We have just confirmed we all see the world completely differently. Again, a very profound thought there. How about we just burn the dress and solve the problem the easy way? I'm laughing so hard right now, the dress is tearing my family apart. All right. Good night, problem solved. I'm sure this person has read the explanation that a lot of sites put up with. It doesn't matter what color it is as long as you say yes to it. I didn't find the dress very appealing though. How did this even start? What is the punishment for this person? Life without parole? Definitely. I'm excited for everyone to learn more about color theory and optical illusion because of this dress thing, and definitely I'm sure that person is a physics student. My opinion, it looks green, grey, yeah, whatever. Okay, Wifey and I agreed on everything and we were going to be together. forever until the dress came along. I have got post-traumatic dress disorder. Hilarious. I tell you, you guys are simply hilarious. I'm laughing again. I'm laughing so hard the dress is tearing my family apart. A lot of families destroyed there because of a simple argument of whether the dress is blue and black or white and gold. So that is a mystery that of course will be solved at some point, I'm sure. The whole issue of optical illusion and how we look at things, about exposure and a lot of other things. Okay, another thing that again, this is something like the dress that is driven by social media, driven by Twitter, is something called hashtag the biggest issue of my life. This is again a random trend that began on Twitter and it has been right on top. So very similar to the celeb middle name, very similar to what happened yesterday after the rail budget, celeb trains. This is called the biggest issue of my life, and quite a few interesting tweets there by the Tweeples. Let's take a look at some of them and laugh with them. Punctuality every day is the biggest issue. Yes, it's for all of us who have to get to office. Fat and all that, okay. Somebody is not happy about his weight. How to make big money without lying and manipulation. I can tell you that that is the biggest issue of a lot of people. To sleep and then sleep a little more, okay. That must be a wish list, not exactly an issue. Biggest issue of my life, finding MSG the film regularly trending worldwide, okay. Somebody is not too happy about that. His wife keeps talking, or meri wife momentum barqarar rakhte hue, okay. Arnab Goswami decides what is the biggest issue of my life. Definitely, how can you have anything without an Arnab joke? The monkey face and dull as ditch water Uday Chopra has more than 1 million followers, or mere 150 के वादे हैं. Okay. Smartphone's battery does not last more than 10 hours on a single charge. That is somebody's biggest issue. All right. Whether to put on the left shoe first or the right one. Really? Okay. Biggest issue of my life is to expose police and their goons and how they can harass and stalk women because people are dead in this country. Oh, that's strong. Okay. And she is a strong lady, 007. Police are also harassing and stalking women, and that is something that is in fact a serious issue there. The rest of them are of course flippant, but definitely all of you have made sure that it is a big trend on Twitter. Alright, so these were the 4 stories we had for you. The Jihadi John, South Africa versus West Indies, and of course the dress, and the biggest issue of my life. So these were this was what was trending. Of course, the Jihadi John was trending also on Facebook. It was the biggest trend on Facebook and as well as Twitter, and very, very interesting tweets there or from all the 4 stories. If there's anything else that you think needs to be out there today, please write into us immediately. Tell us what the topic is, tweet it to us at India Post Live and hashtag India Post Live. And tomorrow we will be, on Monday we will be back. Tomorrow's Saturday. On Monday we will be back with a fresh edition of Trend Tonic, and we will tell you what exactly is trending so that you can be aware and abreast of all that's going on social media. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.